Hey everyone. So today we have Thursday. I'm preparing for tomorrow's lightning talk, and yeah, maybe you could assume that I've spent many hours in work or at work today because maybe not at work because I was working for 8 hours as usual, but I spent some time in the morning before the work, and actually right now I'm sitting also after the work because we have 20 to 7 p.m. right now, and I'm preparing stuff for my presentation tomorrow, and I must admit that it will be really great, I guess. My only fear is that I won't be able to finish everything in just 10 or 12 minutes, but we will see. I'm working on this repository where I want to put, every piece of information, and it will be maintained over time. So I will have like single place that I can relate to when someone will ask questions about Copilot or how to use it well and stuff like this. Definitely I will do a video or probably a few videos on the topic. I found a few things that are also interesting for me and I didn't know about them previously. Like I know that they are somewhere there, but I never used them, or I never did the effort to find them, but I did it right now, and I already used them through my work today, so it's great. Like you can see, every time when you do something uncomfortable, like giving a presentation, you learn a lot, and that's a fact. Everybody knows it, but nobody wants to do it. So, well, maybe not nobody, but small amount of people want to do it. And I highly encourage you to do something like this. You can even use my repository for that, no problem, or at least to prepare some materials. And try to talk about it in your company where you work. That's really, I guess, good idea. And probably, as many people may assume, GitHub Copilot is the most popular in the bigger companies because the legal point of view when you use GitHub Copilot is somehow easier to swallow by legal departments, I guess, because we have huge company like Microsoft behind all of that, and I guess since the beginning they were saying that if you will have any legal issues, they are taking that on them. So that's the reason probably why so many companies uses GitHub Copilot, and probably it was just the first tool in that, but still it lacks some features and is a little bit, I guess, slower, a little bit worse than Cursor, let's say. But yeah, they are just different, I guess. So you have to pick the right tool for right job, and then it's okay. So like me, I use both. I use GitHub Copilot when I work for directly for my clients, and I use Cursor when I work on my stuff. And for me, that's the best combo. And I like having the perspective because it's really nice when you see what works in one of the IDE or code editor, which works better here, what works better there, and then you can compare them somehow, and you have the feeling what is happening in the industry, I guess. So yeah, I feel like I'm on the top, like with the information regarding both of them, because I utilize them all of the time, basically. Of course, I work more with GitHub Copilot recently because I work with that every day for a few hours. Whether I work less with Cursor, but I really enjoy it because I work only when I work on my stuff. I work with Cursor, and it's on during the weekends or after hours. And nice disclaimer that, or more information, that the repository that I will share in one of the, I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something like this in the video, and on my channel, second channel, IK Code, everything was created using only GitHub Copilot. So I didn't write even single line of code, and it is great, I guess. I really like it when you give precise instructions and you have really nice results where you feel like there is almost nothing to be fixed by you manually. Of course, I removed, I don't know, additional comments here and there because I don't feel like I need that much comments, which, you know, fast they are outdated and you forgot to update them. So it's best when your code is, you know, comment when your code comments itself, then it's the best option, I guess, and you don't need to update anything beside the code. Yeah, so I'm really really happy with the result that I have here. And of course, as I said probably yesterday, I'm not preparing any presentation, like even the one slide, there will be none. I have only my notes in Obsidian, actually in two files. One is like the outline of the presentation where I have my notes, like what will be said when in the right order, and I think it's a great idea because I will use my second laptop or my iPad as, you know, my additional screen to see, maybe not additional screen, you know, additional computer to see my notes and what I would like to say, and to check at which point I am in the right time, or maybe I'm not in the right time. Then I will adjust things. Yeah, and I will have just my repository. So we'll show code, and probably that's the most interesting, you know, without going through any slides. Beside that, I won't have that much time to, you know, go through the exact slides and show code and stuff like this. Oh, sorry, my water is boiling. I need to go and check it because it's for my, yeah, I like to drink boiled water. Yeah, 1 second. So in my house we like to drink, you know, just boiled water. I like it warm, I like it cold. It's just great. And when you will like used to it, every other water is not that good anymore, like the bottled one from the shop. So I really like boiled water, and especially in the morning when I will get up, or my wife, she also likes it very much. We drink warm water, which was boiled the day before or in the morning, and we have, you know, few jars, or I don't know, a few things where we keep boiled water, and we drink that, our kids drink that, and it's great, and it's cheap, so it's great, you know how it goes. So going back to the presentation and stuff like this, yeah, I won't use any slides. I will just have my notes open in my second computer or on iPad. I think probably it will be on iPad because it's smaller and easier to manage when you have a bigger screen in front of yourself and then a smaller one and two keyboards and, you know, stuff like this. And I hope that people in the company will enjoy that, because there will be a lot of informations, but, you know, very useful ones. So I hope that people who didn't use Copilot right so far, they will just start, and the people who used it but in the JetBrains IDEs will switch to Visual Studio Code because it just works way better. Yeah, and that's a fact. Actually, plugins in JetBrains IDEs for GitHub Copilot are not that great, let's say. And here in Visual Studio Code you have really great implementation, or how to say it, you know, the plugin or plugins interacts really well with the IDE, and they are deeply connected. So it's the best option and best like developer experience when it comes to that matter. And like, yeah, for me that mattered the most. And there was pretty long time where I was using both tools. Like I was generating some code in GitHub Copilot, and then I was switching to the IntelliJ IDEA, sorry, and then I was fixing stuff. And here, little disclaimer: I like to use IntelliJ IDEA. I have a license for Ultimate, my private license, but I don't use it for Java or Kotlin. I just use it for different languages like for Node.js, TypeScript, front end, Go, Rust, and stuff like this. So I use that for everything, for PHP also. And it's really great. I like the fact that you can, just install plugin for Rust or Go, and you have Go IDE. You can install plugin for Node.js or TypeScript, or even it's pre-installed, and you have great IDE for all the TypeScript stuff. And it worked just amazing until GitHub Copilot happened. Yeah. But this is probably a topic for my second channel. But I'm really excited about the stuff that I prepared, and it should be really interesting. All the things that I would like to know. Oh, sorry, I need to go. My kids are back with my wife. So see you tomorrow. I will let you know how the lightning talk went. So thank you for being here, and bye-bye.